Welcome to the USAFL 2024 Nationals presented by Tasmanian, coming to you from the live music capital of the world, Austin, Texas. We are at the Onion Creek Sports Complex where teams from across the country have gathered to determine this year's 2024 USAFL champions. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Bill Roberts from Stateside Footy. And right now, we're bringing you the Men's Division I semifinal between the Denver Bulldogs and the Quebec Saints. So here we go again. Let's see, they're still trying to get everyone around the field here. Well, I don't think we're fully ready yet, but in the meantime, while they're trying to figure out what's going on here, let's get you some of these sponsors, some of the fine sponsors that bring you this action and help sponsor this tournament for the weekend. First of all, the City of Austin, our host city here. Visit Austin. It's the live music capital of the world. And in fact, this week, in addition to the Nationals tournament, also the Austin City Limits Festival is this weekend. So ACL is here too. And it's good to mention because normally when we're doing a footy match here, if we say ACL, usually it's bad and the player's being carried off. So Austin City Limits, the festival is this weekend. Hence, Austin being the live music capital of the world. Also, Qantas, Spirit of Australia, Qantas Airlines. As we get out of the right now battle for it at the middle of the ground. No clear possessor yet. No one's won the ball, really. Actually, the Bulldogs have it now, but they can't take the handball. He juggles it and just gets it to the boot. And he's going to move it forward. And Quebec looking for a deliberate. They're not going to get it. And the ball goes up. Hit out by the Saints. Almost picked up by the Bulldogs. They just kick it ahead. And they've got it now. He is wrapped up, but no, he's able to get free. Sold him into trouble. Big kick there. Let's see who comes down with it first. Won't be the Bulldogs, although he's got it now, number 47. Number 47 with it across the body. That's a kick, and that looks like a goal. Goal for the Bulldogs. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, Denver, 1 straight 6. And Quebec yet to hit the scoreboard. So bring it back up to center.
What did you say? Sorry, there, buddy. Okay. I got a few seconds delay, so when he's not talking, I still hear him sometimes.
Once again, they had to fish the ball out. I think next year you need a ball with like a homing pigeon on it or something. Although, won't be here. Let's see. Free kick, infringement in the ruck. Excuse me. And the Bulldogs have it. So after going down, kicking the first goal, they've got another shot into their attacking half of the ground. He has marked it. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a mark. Gets up a little gingerly, but I guess they're going to give him 52. They are. Another 50 being paid. I believe that's number 25 for Denver. And this is going to be what they call a sitter. Right in front. That's another goal. Now this is the Men's Division I semifinal. The winner of this goes to the Division I Grand Final. Ball going up once again, hit out, and looks like the Bulldogs are trying to get the clearance again. They do have the ball now, however, the Saints pick it up now. Quebec on the move. There's a kick into forward 50, takes a hop, bounces off a player, picked up off the ground by one of the Saints. He's got it. He goes down, though. That's ball. Oh, actually, no, he's pushed to the back. I'm sorry. Push in the back on the tackle. So the Quebec player is going to get the free kick. Let's see what he can do from here. Big kick up, looking for a target in front. And he's right in front. And It was kicked right in front. That's a goal. So Quebec getting their first goal of the match.
I always count the hands last. You guys are clear.
And so on the Watch AFL scoreboard right now, it is Denver 2 straight 12 and Quebec 1 straight 6.
Okay, we're going to come back to you in a second here. You're live.
And here we go, back to the middle once again. And so far, we've had 3 scoring shots. They've all been straight. They've all been goals. And right now, it's 12-6 in favor of the Denver Bulldogs, as once again we consult the Watch AFL scoreboard. Goes back up to center now and hit out. And the Saints looking to pick it right back up and continue on that scoring stretch. However, no clear winner of the ball yet, although it does get kicked over into the Bulldogs part of the ground now. Here come the Bulldogs. That's a big kick. Can they mark it? Actually, it's spoiled, and the Saints take it. They've got numbers around the ball right now, but they can't do anything with it. Player tackled. He goes down. So that kick going up. Let's see here. Skip and a hop and a roll and right across the face of goal. And that's going to be a behind. So that's another minor score. Another point for the Denver team. Bulldogs now at 2-1-13. Quebec still at 1 straight 6. And kick in, moved up the ground, taken, and almost marked. But not quite. Bulldogs try and pick it up off the ground. However, Quebec now pushing it into their forward 50. Let's see who winds up with this ball here. It's loose. And one of the Bulldogs had it. He's brought right down. And free kick going to the Bulldogs. I think he got caught high. So the Bulldogs with a free kick. I believe it was touched. And here we go now. Kick going in. Can he get it? Oh, that is marked, and he's taken right down after that. Nice job. Number 31 for the Bulldogs. Kick goes ahead and stopped. As intercept marked there by one of the Quebec Saints. Now he's looking for some targets to bring it back into attack. Kick along the near boundary. Taken. Nice job there. And he's got it now. Nice little line drive kick right to him. Handballed out. And right now he sells some candy. Gets around a player. Handballs it back. He sells some candy. He's wrapped up, though. Sold into trouble a little bit there. That kick goes in toward the forward 50. And loose goes to ground. They're still battling for it. Bulldogs take it. And they're trying to move it out. He is wrapped right up. And Bulldogs still trying to move it ahead. Handball bounces off of one of the Saints. And here come the Bulldogs. They are away. Kick once again into their attacking half. Intercept mark there by Quebec. That is a nice mark. And they'll bring it right back once again. And that is marked. A grand final berth at stake here between these two clubs in Division 1, Denver and Quebec. And right now Denver's leading by 7 points. But Quebec, that is a nice long kick. And, oh boy. Intercept mark there by the Bulldogs. Or was it? I'm sorry. No, it was marked by one of the Saints. I'm sorry. My apologies on that. And the kick. Number 54, I believe he's setting up for a long set shot. There we go. And that's a big kick. That looks like it's pushing a little left. And actually, it's marked right. Oh, I almost marked right in front. It actually didn't make it the full journey. And so the Bulldogs are coming out with it now. Quebec keeping it in, though. And they have it once again. That handball going off. Here we go. That's a kick. He's got a man open in space. He's got the mark. And that's a big kick that's going wide, but he's got somebody set up there. Did he mark it? No, he couldn't. He got up and reached for it, just couldn't take it down. He gets out of the grass for one player, though. Not out of the other player, though. That is ball. One of the Saints trying to do a little too much with it, and in doing so, giving up the free kick to the Denver Bulldogs. And kick going up. And that is marked. And they're just going to take it along the far wing. Here we go. Takes a bounce. Oh, weird bounce. And Quebec, one of the players jumped in there, tried to bounce it, get it to sit for him. But now the ball just goes to ground. Kicked in by the Saints. Loose ball. And the Bulldogs are going to get there first and then put it into attack. However, let's see, that rolled just out. And actually the kick was out on the full, so it was a free kick to Quebec. And kick going right under. And, oh, the Bulldogs take the intercept mark. Going up there with the fly, getting it. And once again, they're just trying to bring it up the other side of the ground. All intercept mark there by the Saints. And Quebec with another shot at it here.
To your left still. Zoom in a little bit.
Keep it pinned in until you can get some luck.
More left, about 10 degrees. Yeah, he's on the left side of your frame. You just left. He's on the very edge of it, right above 40. Alrighty.
So he's taking his time.
We're going to switch.
And that's a big kick. Where does that go? Let's check with the goal umpire. That's a point. So that'll be a behind for Quebec. So now the difference is a straight kick. On the Watch AFL scoreboard, it is 2-1-13 for Denver and 1-1-7 for Quebec. And the kick in from Quebec, from the Bulldogs from Denver. Finally winds up getting to a recipient after a few bounces off the ground. But then he is wrapped up, and they're just going to ball it up again. Ball goes up and hit out to advantage by the Saints. They do get the clearance, and he's marked it. And he handballs it off, and here we go. Quebec with another shot. That one down to the pocket. Marked! Nice mark on a dead run right in the pocket there. I believe it's number 54 for the Saints. And he's just going to do a nice little kick in front. There we go, centering ball. So the Saints with a chance to level it up right here with a straight kick. Going back, the setup is run right now. Here we go. Takes his run up. Gets that kick. It's bending. That's just in front and touched behind. It was bending and had the aim. It just didn't have the carry. It fell a little short. Got touched and wound up being a minor score. So right now on the Watch AFL scoreboard, it is Denver 2-1-13 and Quebec 1-2-8 as Denver chains together some possessions, gets it back to their attacking half of the ground really quickly. And the Saints pick it up now. After that kick in, they just moved it really good out of that far wing. And now Quebec is coming right back up at that same far wing. And that kick is going up there. Who's going to get it? Bunch of players flying for it. Winds up going to ground. Saints with it there. Handball. Race for it. Saints almost grab it. They've got it now. Handball goes up ahead once again. Loose handball. Loose ball. Kicking up some dust here. And he's down. And let's see. Oh, he's down. He was tackled, but it was a push in the back. So Denver's going to get the free kick. And Denver just dodging a bullet there. And they're on their way back into their attacking half. Here we go. Handball goes off. He sells some candy. Makes himself some space. Kicks in. And almost marked, but not quite. Saints backline working now to get it out of there. And he's going to cut inside, take a running bounce, and then get the kick off. And that is marked. Quebec coming back the other way. And goes off the shoe tops. Loose ball there. And it comes in, and we got a whistle. Looks like we got a push in the back and a free kick going to the Bulldogs, it looks like. Denver's getting the free kick. Push in the back was the infraction. And that kick coming up right in front of us. And almost marked, but not quite. We got a whistle. Not on our field, though. Saints with it. And he just kicks it ahead. And he's going to give chase. Bulldogs have it now. Kick out smothered. Saints play on. And that is intercept marked by the Bulldogs. Once again, kick to the far wing. Loose ball. And the Bulldogs almost had it. Saints get in there too to grab at it. Ball goes to ground. Finally kicked back in by the Saints. Nice sliding mark on the knees there. One of the Bulldogs picked it off. Got it. And that kick is marked. They go inside now. That's marked. Handball's off. Moves around. Runs around a couple of players. Kicks it now into their attacking half. Takes a hop. Skips past one player. But one of the other Saints players is back to back him up there. And play on. That's not marked. Battle for it on the far wing right now. Far boundary right in front of the Tasmania sign. Saints with it now. Quebec kicking it into their attacking half. Sliding mark. He's got it. On his knees. He took that mark. And another kick. Going in and let's see. Oh, we got a free kick. High contact free kick going to the, I believe the Saints. As part of that contest. It's going to be going to the Saints, all right, number 2 for Quebec. Good shot, good range, bit of an angle, but just keep it out of the wind. Here we go. And the kick goes through. Oh, it's right in front, and then marked by the Bulldogs. So once again, the Bulldogs, with a free kick in close to their defending goals, get away and dodge a bullet, and they bring it right up the far wing again. And that kick, that is marked. 2 marks in a row. He's going to take a little bit of time and now put his kick up. And that is intercept marked by Quebec. Actually, not quite. He couldn't hang on to it, but Quebec has it now. Quick kick going there. And then a big kick back into Quebec's attacking half. Goes past everybody. And there's a race for it. Picked up by Quebec. It's going to take a roll and go off a couple of people. Ball still on the ground. With it now the Bulldogs. He handballs it off. Coming back around now. Handballs it back. And going up and ball bounces off a couple of Bulldogs, but it winds up going back to them. So they've got it now. And here's the kick. Ball goes back in their attacking half, and he's marked it. Now it's a question of getting the targets in tight. That is marked as well. Some good footy right now. And let's see, he's got it. Yes, he's got to play on. He's got to run, and he's got to kick that goal. That's some expert ball movement, just take it up around the far boundary there. The key is they weren't fumbling. They weren't like stumbling around from the ball. Mark. Good chain of possessions, good ball use, and they finally kicked it over the defense. And one of the Bulldog players, number 25, in fact, I think that is his second goal of this match. He had it. It was an open goal square. He just turned on the Jets, played on, went right for that goal, kicked it, and now the score on the Watch AFL scoreboard is 3-1-19 for the Denver Bulldogs and 1-2-8 for the Quebec Saints as the ball goes back up into play. Coming out, and let's see here. Saints trying to move with it, but they're being knocked down and they're just being held down. So we're getting close to halftime here. Bulldogs with it once again, and once again, the key being that this, oh boy, we got a whistle, but not here. Bulldogs once again, that ball in their zone, but Quebec trying to move it out. Ball goes to ground here. It's out now, but we do have a whistle. And they're going to ball it up again. Bulldogs, all they need is a quick clearance and a snap kick. And let's see. Oh, he is taken down. Saints trying to get it out of danger. Saints had a couple of opportunities to level this score to no avail. One was a behind, and the other one didn't make it to the goals and was intercept marked by the Bulldogs. Marked to the far boundary there by Quebec. And that kick once again up the far wing and goes over everybody. But it looks like the Bulldogs might get there first. Indeed they will. He handballs it back. And now they're kicking to a little bit of open space. They've got a couple of players there. If they can hurry, they'll have numbers around the ball. But it looks like the Saints will get there first. But then he tries to shepherd another player off the ball. We've got a couple of players right in front of us now. And once again, the ball will be tied up, and they'll just toss it up for grabs. Ball goes up and hit out. And looks like kicking in danger was the free kick being given. So the Saints will have a free kick now. They trail by 11. That's a big kick to the corner. And, oh, that is marked. Or was it out of bounds on the full? Oh, there we go. And that's marked too. Bulldogs say out in the full. Quebec disagrees. And let's see there. We've got a little bit of a dispute there as the ball gets kicked in. So that original mark, Denver's contesting that the boundary umpire called it out on the full. But the ball is still in play. Goes out, there'll be a throw in. Goes up once again and picked up by one of the Quebec players, and he is wrapped up right away. So they'll ball it up again. Bit of contention here. Up it goes. Hit out. And the Bulldogs have it now. And once again, they've dodged another bullet. That goes up, and can he mark it? No, he can't. Quebec has it once again. Little chip out. He's marked it. Gonna try a centering ball. We got a whistle. That'll be halftime. So they tried late, and there was a little bit of controversy, but we are at the end of the first half. And at the end of half number one on the Watch AFL scoreboard in this men's Division I semifinal, it is the Denver Bulldogs, 3 goals, 1 behind, 19 points, and the Quebec Saints, 1 goal, 2 behind, 8 points. Coming up next, we'll play the second half of this one, and we'll tell you which team is going to go to the men's Division I grand final. Second half of action about to start here between the Denver Bulldogs and the not the Austin Crows. They're on the other field there. The Quebec Saints. Austin Crows are actually playing on the Coopers Field right now, Field 1, and they're taking on the Golden Gate team. And the winner of that game goes to the Men's Division 1 Grand Final to face the winner of this game here. And right now at the half, the AFL scoreboard telling us, watch AFL scoreboard, telling us that Denver leads 3-1-19 to 1-2-8. And ball goes up and it's out. Looks like the Saints will get there first, see if they can get the clearance. So once again, most of the scoring has been happening on the left-hand side goals here as you're watching on TV. And right now the Bulldogs have it once again. Big kick there. They've got a couple of targets in space. They jump up, they collide, and the Saints were about to take it, but the ball bounced right over his head. And now the Bulldogs are going deep in the attacking zone. Who's going to get there first? There's a race for the ball right now. I think the Saints will pick it up first. They try and handball it away. Ball goes to ground, and the Bulldogs pick it up once again. Here we go. He got taken him down, and that's going to be ball. Holding the ball, free kick going to Quebec. Quebec. Long kick there, takes a hop, and winds up in Quebec hands, but he's wrapped right up. Bulldogs pinching in there, trying to lock everybody in the forward half. And indeed, they do kick it back once again. Kicked back off the ground by Quebec. Loose ball, handball ahead, and here we go. The Bulldogs, last week was a bit of an errant handball, but it'll sit for him, and he's going to make a kick there. Will it be marked? Yes, it will. But it will be marked by Quebec. And Quebec kicking out here, and that ball was marked. Bit of a contest for it, but he was able to come down with it. Now he kicks it out to the side, and did he mark it? He marked it. It's a bit of a juggle, but he marked it. Quebec now methodically moving the ball up the field. Can they continue here? It's going to skip through a few players, and Quebec does have it, but then that player is dispossessed. Now they kick it further ahead, looking for a player down in the pocket. He's got him now. And kicks toward the goals, and let's see here. That's a behind. First point of the second half. It's a minor score to Quebec. And now it is 1-3-9 for Quebec on the Watch AFL scoreboard. Denver 3-1-19. And Denver to kick it out of their own back goal square. They take the kick in here. And that's big, and it's in the wind. It's curving, and it's marked. One of the Saints was running there trying to spoil that thing, but the wind just hooked it to the right place. And that kick is marked too. And they handball it up. Another handball. He runs around, gets himself some space. He gets it to the boot. And that is marked too. Handball going right off. He is taken down. Ball. And Quebec will get it back now. And that kick goes up. They'll take a bit of a hop there. And the Bulldogs will take it. He gets rid of it. Oh, but he can't get it past the three Quebec defenders. That's going to go down, and that will be tossed up. Some controversial calls here. Quebec getting it out of the ruck. They get the clearance. And he's got it now. Handball goes out a little behind his man. And the Bulldogs will take it now. And that kick going up there, and it will be intercept mark there. Nice job. Big fly by one of the Saints. And here we go now. That's a big kick heading in toward 50. And he's got it to, one of the Saints has it. And he gets it chopped away. Play on, calls the umpire. And now that kick, that go, well, it's way out to the boundary there. Who's going to get there first? It looks like it'll be one of the Saints. He's just going to punch it back. Punch it over his head, try and get it to a teammate. And he does now. One of the teammates almost got shepherded off the ball, but not quite. Kicked up ahead now, and let's see here. Marked by the Bulldogs. Intercept mark. They'll bring it back into attack. That kick goes up the far boundary once again, and not marked, but it'll be taken by the Bulldogs. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I thought it was. Ball still on the ground. And kicked up once again by the Saints. Pack is forming, and it's intercept marked once again by Denver. Denver with the lead once again. This is the Men's 1 semifinal, Men's Division 1 semifinal. The winner of this goes to the grand final to face the winner of the Golden Gate and Austin game. Oh, that is a mark! That is a big mark there by one of the Quebec Saints. And he kicks it out to the side, and he gets it easily. And he's just going back, taking his time, and trying to set up his targets along the far wing. He's got somebody in there, goes over everybody. It looks like the Saints will have numbers around the ball. There'll be a race for it now, but it's going to go out of bounds. Meters gained, still a good result for Quebec. And the ball tossed up once again and out. And kicked up. Let's see here. Loose ball. Saints trying to get it, and they do get it now. Constant battle. Saints trying to get it, and Bulldogs trying to get it out of trouble. The thing is that the Saints have had a few forward 50 entries that they haven't been able to convert on. And once again, this looks like another one as the ball off the ground will be taken by the Bulldogs, but then taken by the Saints, handballed over, and he's able to just do a little quick. Oh, that takes a weird bounce, but it winds up. Oh, he does sell the candy, but then he loses his own footing. Handballs it off, and going to another teammate there. And Bulldogs get it out of danger once again. Almost taken there, and he is wrapped right up and taken down, and it'll be balled up. A lot of ball going back and forth between the two different teams. And it's hit out once again. Saints have it there. Tries to toe poke it ahead. Now he's dispossessed. And Bulldogs still have it. And it's kicked up the line. And it looks like it's going to be marked by the Bulldogs. Indeed it is. That kick goes to the middle. That's marked as well. And then play on, he says. And then he is wrapped up. He got rid of the ball, though. Here we go. Once again, Bulldogs with the ball. He touches it to the ground. Handball's off. And he's got a teammate right there. Kicks it through, number 47. And that's his second goal. Denver's fourth.
Go back to camera 2 when we come back. Great tracking, Jerry.
So right now, 4-1-25 on the USAFL scoreboard for the Denver Bulldogs. 1-3-9 for Quebec. And the ball going back up to center. Here we go once again. They'll start it all up again and hit out by the Saints. And they'll kick it in. And let's see here. And the Saints have it. Actually, hold on for a sec. Yep, there we go. Down near the goals there. Oh, boy, that's a minor. That is a behind. On the USAFL scoreboard, it is Denver 4-1-25. 4-1-25. And the Quebec Saints 1-4-10. So basically, both teams have the same amount of scoring shots. They're just reversed. And, of course, that makes all the difference in the world as the kick in comes in and then it's handballed and moved out as they start a chain of possessions. The Bulldog do. And that kick is marked. And then, whoa, what is that? What is that there? Holding the ball. What? And the Denver faithful not happy with that. There have been a few controversial calls. But on that one there, he was marked, and I think he chose to play on, but then got pinged for holding the ball. Going into the forward zone here. Did he mark it? He caught it, but he didn't mark it. They didn't pay the mark. Ball going to ground once again here. Quebec and Denver players going after it. Goes back to ground. Big pile up and a big ball up. Second half of action here in this men's Division I semifinal. The winner going to the grand final to face the winner of the Austin and Golden Gate game. Right now it's Denver 25, Quebec 10 on the USAFL scoreboard as Quebec takes the ball after the kick out by the Bulldogs. The Saints kicking in now, looking for, not getting their target, though, as it's intercept marked by the Bulldogs. Denver kicking out the other way. Here we go. He's going to play on. And he gets the kickoff. Will he get it? No, he will not. Ball goes to ground. There's a chase for it now. Bunch of players involved. Bulldogs have it. He is wrapped up, though. And it'll be called up for ball up. Called up for a ball up.
Staying on 2, so it goes in.
And it'll be tossed up there. And the Saints win the ball eventually. Takes a couple of hops, and then a couple more hops. And finally, the Bulldogs win it. And that, big collision on that marking attempt. Loose ball now, but the Quebec Saints have it once again. And that's going to go out to the wing. Goes right through one player. They have another player. Handball goes off. And once again with the Sharon, those weird bounces, it pops past everybody. And we've got a player going down, and we've got a free kick going to Quebec.
They stay down 2 now. If they get up, you're fine. You're good.
Here we go. Kick by the Saints up the far boundary. Marked! One-handed mark! Oh, my goodness! That was wonderful. And now they're going to just look to deliver into forward 50. That is marked as well. He was in the pack. He went up high, and he came down with the goods. Number 31 for Quebec.
They might try that.
Question is, do you go for it or do you try a centering ball?
Yep, whatever. You just zoom in.
I think he's taking his time. He's going to go for the set shot here. Starting to take his run up. Gets the kick. Looks like it has a carry. Does it have the aim? Does it? Let's see here. That is a goal. That is a goal. After a terrific pack mark, he's able to go there, put it through the big sticks, and give some much-needed points to his team. It's now a 9-point game with Denver on the Watch AFL scoreboard sitting at 4-125 and Quebec at 2-4-16. And once again, it's funny. We're seeing a lot of goals from that corner today. That seems to be a charmed corner, that pocket there. A lot of people kicking goals from there. As it goes back up once again and is hit out. Bulldogs on the march, looking to add to their lead. And it takes a weird bounce. He can't mark it, but he takes it now. He's got the ball. And just a little bit of a line drive kick there. And Quebec has it now. Handball going ahead. Trying to make some space. They're going backwards a little bit. Once again. That kick, it's marked. And he's going to stop. Take his free kick and let some targets find their way. That goes up. Let's see here. Bulldogs can't mark it, but he's able to take it on the rebound off the ground. But then he is wrapped right up, and he gets a free kick for a push in the back.
Camera 1, you're still live.
So Denver with it now, leading by 9 points in the second half. They win. They're in the granny. That ball is blocked, and it's taken now by Quebec. He handballs it off. He is wrapped right up. He is taken down, and I believe we're going to ball it up on the far wing. 9 points the difference. Quebec is going to need 2 unanswered straight kicks if they're going to do this here. Comes out, and let's see here. Still a battle for it along the ground, and they're going to blow the whistle and ball it up again. And let's see. Up it goes, and let's see here. Out into the hands of a Bulldog. That's a big kick right there. Who's going to get there? It's going to take a bounce off a Bulldog, and then the Saints try and pick it up now. They've got it now, and that's ball. Yep. As you hear the big chant of ball next to me here. Holding the ball. Called against the Saints. It's going to be a Bulldogs free kick. And here we go. Kick going to number 20. Let's see if he tries the big kick in. He's taking his run up. Here we go. Off the left boot. That might not have the aim or the distance. Gets punched through and loose in front. And one of the Bulldogs has it. He's being wrapped right up, though. They're not letting him do anything with it, and they're just going to ball it up. So another ball up in the shadow of the attacking goals. And just punched forward there momentarily, but then smothered. Kick back, and now Quebec has it. And off of a bounce, he handballs it up. Here we go. He is wrapped right up. He is brought down, and that's going to be balled up. He did not have prior opportunity to do anything with it before he got tackled. And up it goes once again. Hit out. Into Bulldog hands. Saints trying to Knock it away. One of the Bulldogs, though, tries to get it off the ground, number 25. And let's see, we got a whistle here. And, it went out of bounds. That's the reason why they will call the whistle, so it's a boundary throw-in. And Bulldogs have it. Handball goes off, and another centering ball kick. Can he get to it? Oh, high mark. Did they pay it? They paid a free kick anyway, and Quebec will have it now. Well, we got a whistle? And kick goes up over everybody. Whistle. We've got an infringement and a push. And the Saints have another free kick. 2 free kicks in a row. And that kick flying high and going to ground. Whistle. And now we've got a free kick for high contact going to the Bulldogs. High contact, and let's see that kick. Oh, that was a very low kick. But that is not a very low kick. That's a good kick. It's marked. He's taking it. He plays on, takes a running bounce, takes another running bounce, and goes outside, tries to sell some candy, handballs it off, and kick now. Let's see. Oh. Saints take it now. They take the intercept mark after the big push in there by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have it once again, though. That's a kick toward the sticks. That's high enough. Is it straight enough? It will not be straight enough, and actually it will skip out and go out of bounds. So it's going to be a boundary throw-in. And comes out, and in Bulldog hands, they just try a little kick forward. And the Saints get it now. They try and kick it out. Will that be marked? Intercept mark there. Bulldogs take it again, and they keep pinning that ball in. And he handballs it off now, and that's going to be a little bit of a kick there. Intercept mark there almost, and the Saints have it now, and they'll bring it back the other way. Both teams having opportunities that they're letting get by the boards here as that player gets tackled. He's got it now, handballs it up, and the Saints have it. We've got a free kick, high contact. Free kick going to the Bulldogs. Denver getting the free kick there. And that kick marked. And that kick going out, well out. And right there in space, they've got a man. And he does mark it. Line drive kick in front. He's marked it. That's number 20 for the Bulldogs. And a little pooch kick there. And he's got it there. 3. He's going to play on. He's got a kick for goal. And that's going to bend. And that'll be a behind. He backed himself. It's just the ball didn't bend back. So now on the Watch AFL scoreboard, it is 4-2-26 for Denver, 2-4-16. 10-point game, and the kick in marked. And Quebec looking to move it ahead there, and it's intercept marked by the Bulldogs, and that'll be coming right back. That's marked as well. Far boundary once again. Everybody seems to love that far boundary. And that's intercept mark. Actually, I'm sorry, it's not. That's the Saints. I'm sorry, that's the Bulldogs. They've got somebody right in front, and he's marked it. I'm sorry, I misread the jersey there, but one of the Bulldogs did indeed mark that one and then kicked it to another player who did mark it. That's number 20. With another chance for a scoring shot. And that kick going, and let's see. That's a goal. Looked like it might have been bending, but didn't bend enough. And right now, Denver with the exclamation point on that one, 5-2-32 on the Watch AFL scoreboard. And the Quebec Saints, 2-4-16. And they'll bring it back up to the middle. Getting close to full time here. Once again, what's at stake is a seat in the 2024 Men's Division I Grand Final against the winner of the Austin Golden Gate game. And coming out of the ruck, Saints get the clearance. They get the kick. Can they get the mark? No, they can't. We've got a whistle, though. And there is an infringement, so even though he didn't get the mark, he did get the free kick. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. And he handballs it off now. And they're just going to kick it, looking for a target inside. And what's going on here? They called it, I think they called it back. We're going to try it again. No, actually, I'm sorry, they moved it further up. And that kick going through. And let's see, that looks like that's a goal. Got a little confused there with what was going on the field, but Quebec did have it. Quebec did kick a goal. Although some people might say a little, too little, too late. But there we go. We've got your final score now from Field 2 here in the Men's Division 1 semifinal. From the Watch AFL scoreboard, the final, the Denver Bulldogs 5-2-32, and the Quebec Bulldogs 3-4-22. And that's going to do it for this game. Once again, thanks for tuning in. And coming up next, we've got another big game here. And 2 more games left on Field 2 today, and then we've got all the grand finals on Cooper's Field here. But right now, as far as what's going on next on this field, it is going to be a grand final, I believe. Indeed, it will be. Let's see here. Let's just see. Going to Field 2 here. Hang on for a sec while I fumble through the listings here. Yeah, coming up next, it's going to be the Men's Division 4 Grand Final. And then after that, we will have the Women's Division 2, Austin versus Quebec. So still a lot going on here, so do not go away. Still more to come from the 2024 USAFL Nationals Tournament. Once again, the presenting sponsor is Tasmania, the quiet pursuit of the extraordinary. And Cooper's is our final sponsor. Cooper's is Australian-made and owned. It's Cooper's beer, of course. They have many varieties, and they are quite delicious. I'm a big fan of Cooper's myself. And I'm not saying that because they're a sponsor. I actually do enjoy Cooper's beer. So there, truth in advertising. Till next time, we will catch you later, but stick around. More coverage here from the 2024 Nationals in Austin, Texas.